let me teach something that I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about a prophetic thing that I captured from what is just happening right now. I know majority and some of us, we have no connection with the death of Baba, okay? And some of us, we are connected. That's the truth. That's the pure truth. And I don't want to talk about it because the Lord spoke and the voice was not heard, or it was heard to the level, whatever it was heard. But what I know, much is yet to come out. Much is yet to come out. It's just a matter of time. That is what I know. I can freely tell you that because of something that happened, and I'm talking as a prophet, something that happened, immediately he landed, confusion, authority was broken in front of military. Do you understand what I'm saying? Authorities were broken. For my entire life, I've never seen a place where people pass the systems that are set internationally, and that is breaking up to the airport. There are laws. That is immediately after landing. You know, you people can talk of things that happen, but me, I'm talking of things that happen in the spiritual element. Laws were broken. And when and how were they broken? The laws were broken in the presence of the law keeper, not police, military. Because that's the highest level of administrative. Hello? Am I talking a voice? Laws were broken in front of military, law keepers. That is element number. Then for the first time, militaries of Kenya shoot and they kill citizens. Why? Because they are trying to restore law. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the land consuming blood. I'm not talking about people who are killed. And I want to tell you, never joke with a liquid called blood. Because blood speaketh. Are you hearing me? Because blood does what? Damu huongea. Cheza na maziwa, lakini si damu. Cheza na Fanta na Coca-Cola na Del Monte, lakini sio. Because blood speaketh. When all these combined, then it brings an element of something terrifying. It brings an element of something very terrifying. And what can be that? That thing can be, in all the system and the path of Raila's death, there is a point of betrayal somewhere. But keep it. One day you will come to say, prophet said something. You know, it's just like, allow me to talk about this. I know we have been mourning, but it's well. It's good to mourn. But let me tell you about this. Very soon, the truth will come out. And for me, as Prophet Samuel, I'm laying the truth on one. I remember there was a time while we were in Kisumu, if you saw on our page, Azrael TV, we even had a poster, the image, the how is it called, Florence? The page. Huh? Whatever. We had a page whereby Martin designed a coffin and there were chains on it. And I said, somebody, very close person to Raila Odinga. How many people remember? There is a plan of poison, but by somebody who is very close to Raila Odinga. Then I don't know how many months or years, when I was here, I say, you know, we are living in a country where you can be killed. By that time, it was the time that, that teacher had been just killed, you know. And as a prophet, you have to use wisdom. But the prophecy was very categorically, and I called his name. And I said, and first I gave the prophecy, I had gone to the mountain. How many people remember? And there was a total problem with network. How many people remember? I came to the main station, our main church, and I gave a prophecy. And I said, this is the message that I'm giving. And there was a problem with network. But those who picked the message, you can remember, I said, there will be death. And the death I saw was in the next year. Because that was 2023. We will not reach December before we bury Raila Odinga. But that day there was a lot of network issues. I don't know whether Martin can retrieve that conversation or what. If you listen to it, you'll get it. Now, when I came here, the vision was given to me again after a while. And that day I called Miriam and I called Martin in my office. And I told them, I have not slept. There's this vision, this dream I was given, this vision. It is really, and I came that day, I was very moody. I was like someone who was already in the funeral. Then I told them, now with this kidnapping and everything, how do I package this message? Then I said, for my safety, I will extend time. But if you listen to the following messages, I remember even telling Raila, go back home, put your house in order. You are not a God to live forever. Put your house in order. Your shoes is too big. Nobody will fit in it unless you prepare that person now. And do it quickly. And people insulted me. Oh, prophet of doom. Oh, prophet of what? Oh, prophet of what? Kwani we Mungu anakuoneshanga tu mabaya? No. Mungu anaoneshanga tu mabaya. Lakini Mungu nionyesha ubaya. Mimi Mungu anioneshi mabaya. Ananionyesha ubaya. Ili watu wake wachukue hatua na wakaokolewe. But because I'm one person who don't look for CV or credit for human being, for what? I say, Lord, I have spoken. You just don't know the many times I pray a prayer. Please, God, have nothing to do with me with this country. Don't show me anything. I'm contented the way I am preaching the gospel. Because nobody will come to harass me because I'm talking about Jesus. But once I start seeing future, tomorrow and all that, then I raise a lot of enemies and my life is at risk. And if I die a foolish death without accomplishing what he sent me, then I'll be judged by that. So I must apply wisdom. So I say, let me apply wisdom here. How about if I say, death is coming? Do this, do this, do this. But I extend it. I say, it will be before. But remember, in my prophecy, I said, you are walking towards it. When and how you'll meet it, you will not know. But today, here we are mourning. But all in all, that's not so big because that is our way. All of us, we shall go through that way. But blessed is those that the Lord will speak unto them before they depart. To depart is normal. But it's so interesting, so blessing, that before you leave, the Lord talks about your life. What you have not fixed, he tells you to go and fix. Isn't it not a blessing? That is how the old man was blessed. But you see, because some of us, we are in Mlolongo, the Nazareth of Kenya. People in Jerusalem don't take us serious. If he's truly a prophet, why is he in Mlolongo, of all the places? But does the Bible not say people of Zabulon, people of darkness, the light has come for you? I can't be a prophet and then I'm sent to the saints. I have to be sent into the territories of the devil. So when the demons come to attack, they realize that God also has a station here.
If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.